Hello, my name is Tommy Ellis, and I'd like to welcome you to the overview of the Prosper with Integrity gifting community from Team W Focus and the creators of SowingThatReapsGenerously.com. What is Prosper with Integrity, or PWI? PWI is strictly a private by invitation only cash gifting activity/community of like-minded generous individuals who share a common goal of helping others in the world who may be less fortunate than themselves. We know that it is better to give than to receive. Therefore, we're standing on what we believe in blessing the lives of many across the United States. Is Prosper with Integrity a company? Well, the answer to that question is no. We are a community team of individuals that give cash gifts to one another. We're not a business or an investment, and there is no company to withhold or misplace our gifts. So what I'm saying here is that we're totally in control of the gifts that we give to one another. So what exactly is private gifting? Private gifting is the concept embraced by private groups of individuals and has been in existence for many years. Our private activity does not involve network marketing, multi-level marketing, or any business activity. There are no business transactions, investments, or any type of security involved in this activity. Like we said before, we're not a company. That means we don't have a board of directors, officers, or shareholders, or principals. We don't have even a company location or business name. Individuals simply support each other in a community team concept and help change lives. Giving private gifts to one another is an expression of kindness which has been going on for centuries. Asian, Jewish, and South American communities gift to individuals within their culture on a regular basis so they may start a business or buy a home. They, in turn, gift someone else to help enhance their lives. Governments have allowed this practice for individuals to share their wealth with families and friends and others for years. It's been a means of helping and blessing others on special occasions or when the need arises. Habitat for Humanity is a great example of private gifting. Everyone participates with their time, their talents, and materials to build a home for someone else. Some participate with a hammer, some with nails, some with food, and others with monetary gifts to purchase the supplies. But all create a community team that works together to bless someone else's life. So let me ask you a question. How many times have you given to the United Way, the Salvation Army, and any other charities? You may not have quite known who the stranger was that benefited from the gift, but you believed in the cause. The only difference here at Prosperity with Integrity is that the beneficiary of your gift may start out as a stranger, but over time you'll get to know them as part of the community team and even get an opportunity to work with them and perhaps even develop new friendships. As a matter of fact, gifting has changed countless lives for the better. People who are about to lose their cars and homes have been saved from financial ruin. College educations have been made possible and nearly forgotten dreams have come true, all just from participating in cash gifting. Gifting, from my opinion, is the fastest way we've found to legally and ethically help. You know, every time I share this blessing with other people, one of the first questions I get asked is this a pyramid scheme? Well, the answer to that question is not at all. A pyramid is associated with an investment scheme, a company, or a business. Prosperity with Integrity is not a company, but it's a growing community of people blessing other people. We don't have any products to buy or sell. There is no inventory. There are no sales quotas to meet, no new products to study, and no monthly fees. Also, a pyramid never allows anyone coming in on the bottom to ever reach the top. In PWI, everyone gives the same gift, and everyone works together in a team, and everyone receives the same gift. In a pyramid, only those at the top profit, while those at the bottom never reach the top. PWI does have organizers, but there is no community entity that receives any money, and the organizers receive gifts the same way as all other members. When you join Prosperity with Integrity, you do not necessarily send your gift to the person that invited you, but your gift is sent to the person who's currently at the inner circle of the board or will. Although you must invite 2 others to begin receiving gifts from other members, you can continue to receive gifts indefinitely after that. Prosper with Integrity is not an investment, and although earlier members receive gifts from the members who join later, when you join has no impact on the amount of gifts that you may receive. PWI is not a business, and it does not promise large profits. If you join the gifting community and follow the rules, you'll receive cash gifts given freely without expectation of a return. Because we do not claim to be a business and do not promise any return on any investment, we do not qualify as a pyramid scheme. So now that you know that PWI is not a pyramid, let me tell you what else PWI is not. Prosperity with Integrity is not a business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. We're not a Ponzi scheme. We're not a multi-level marketing group. We're not a pyramid. We're not a two up, two down, or anything like that. Prosper with Integrity is also not a money-making opportunity, nor is it an internet job or a work-from-home job. And PWI is not illegal. Copied from the IRS publication 950 under the paragraph No Tax Owed, most gifts are not subject to the tax gift, and most estates are not subject to the estate tax. For example, there is usually no tax if you make a gift to your spouse or to a charity, or if your estate goes to your spouse or to a charity at your death. However, if you make a gift to someone else, the gift tax usually does not apply until the value of the gifts you give that person exceeds the annual exclusion for the year. Also found in the same publication, gift tax returns are filed annually. However, you do not generally need to file a gift tax return unless you give someone other than your spouse money or property worth more than the annual exclusion for that year. So what this publication is really saying here is that anything under $13,000, you don't have to pay any type of income tax, federal gift, or estate taxes. Here's what an actual IRS agent had to say about cash gifting.
Service. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Are you in the complex issues?
Individual issues for taxable?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Dealing with gifting?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, I have a question, and it's actually a bunch of us that have a question. We actually got you on a conference call right now because we all are the same. All are a part of the same program.
Okay.
And I want to see if we can just knock out the questions at once. I'll be the one that's speaking. We got everybody else muted so they won't be disturbing us.
Okay.
But, okay. So our questions are regarding cash gifting or gift taxes, I guess. And we want to know how the IRS view cash gifts. How does it work?
General rules on gifting.
Yes, I mean, I got like several questions it's actually about 8 questions that...
Where I'm going for my information, I'm going to cite my source to begin with.
Okay.
Publication 950 is titled Introduction to Estate and Gift Taxes.
Okay.
And the general rule is any individual can give as many individuals gifts up to the annual exclusion amount, which currently this year is $12,000, without there being a taxable event. That means that the giver does not have a requirement to file any forms, and the receiver does not have to report any income.
Okay.
When you go over the annual exclusion amount, then the giver has a responsibility of filing a gift tax return.
Okay.
Okay? Now, during your lifetime, you can give away up to $1 million,
Wow.
which may not be a taxable event to you as the giver. Because the gift tax return form has built into it what they call the unified credit.
Okay.
And basically that means is you can give away $1 million, you may have to report it, but there may not be any tax because this credit eats up that tax.
But I want to know at what point would it become illegal for us to share money?
To share money.
Yes, to give
Well,
it.
now, when you say that is this group established formally as a business?
No, I'm sorry.
So it's just a group of people that get together.
Yes. We're
So you're not
individual.
established under any type of business structure.
No, not at all.
Okay, and you're no type of an investment group of any type.
No. We don't pool the money, nor do we.
So according to the federal tax law, as like I said, any individual can give as many individuals up to the annual exclusion amount without it being a taxable event.
So even over the course of a period of time, if I had,
You mean like every year for 10 years?
Yeah, say over a period of time. Say if hundreds of individuals gave me $1,000 gift, would that be?
It would not be a taxable event. It's not more than the exclusion amount.
Okay. How long has this gift?
Well, you mean how long has gift taxes been around?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious because some people say it's a new thing.
It's not a new thing. I've been with the service 17 years, and it was here long before I was.
Okay. If we're part of this group, we actually got several hundred people that's in the group. But over a period of time, I would imagine that those numbers would continue to increase. Now, some people was under the impression if the IRS all of a sudden had so many people that was joining these cash gifting groups, then they felt that the IRS would all of a sudden cut your ability to give a taxable gift, I guess. I kind of wanted to get your...
I pulled the Form 709 instructions, and that's the gift tax form. And it looks like this information started in November of 1981.
Okay.
So it's been around for 27 years.
27 years, wow.
So when you say what are the chances of IRS setting up some kind of new federal tax law to make changes to gifting?
Yes.
Anything is possible, but I know right now Congress has a lot on their plate with other issues. I haven't heard anything about any changes to the gift tax.
Okay, I'll write that down. And if I'm receiving a gift from a person, how do you recommend I track it?
There's no requirement as the receiver.
But what if money show up in my bank account and then all of a sudden the IRS want to give me an audit? Do you recommend I get some type of paper from a person stating that I received a gift from them?
And bear with me, I'm not fully trained on how auditors act. Let's say you had 100 people each give you $1,000 in the same year.
Yes.
So all of a sudden you have an influx of $100,000. That may red flag the financial institution during IRS review that they may want to take a look at where the income is coming from. For audit purposes, it wouldn't hurt to keep some kind of a diary of whom you're receiving funds from and dollar amounts. Whether or not you would have to receive something in writing from them, I'm not familiar with that requirement. As long as you kept some kind of a diary that identified who you received the funds from and the dollar amount.
Okay. Now, because we're a social group, we're all over the place. Sometimes the way we communicate is through, or actually most of the time we communicate through the internet. And we're on some of the social sites like MySpace and all that. And we typically let people know that this group exists. And we wanted to see if that was against any of the rules as far as receiving a gift or anything else.
As long as, in the tax law training that I have, the answer is no.
Yeah.
All of my information is found in these publications. This is not a business. You're not out to make a profit.
Yeah. Well, hey, you take care, and I'm pretty sure the team relays the same. We appreciate your help on this.
Okay, great.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Because of the rules stated in IRS Publication 950, we gift in cash only. That means no bank wire transfers, no PayPal, no alert pay, no money orders, no credit cards or anything else. Cash only. And anyone who violates the rules of this activity community will be suspended and permanently removed with no exceptions. The Prosper with Integrity community, which was founded by mathematician John Shirley in 2009, consists of individuals of all walks of life, such as pastors, ministers, and evangelists, police officers, attorneys, firefighters, doctors, professional athletes, teachers, community leaders, nonprofit organizations, and so many more. Our community places a high emphasis on integrity, trust, respect, honesty, and helping each other. So let's talk about how to get started with Prosper with Integrity. First thing you have to do is accept the invitation to the PWI community. The person who invited you will then place you on a progressive board or will. Step 2. You'll need to gift one person $25 as instructed. This will be the only cash out of your pocket. This gift must be received within 7 days or the position will be filled by someone else. Step 3. You'll send a one-time $10 cash donation for the website back office administration. And finally, you'll invite other like-minded people to join our community. So let's talk about those cash gifting levels. There are 8 cash gifting levels, ranging from $25 to $5,000. Now, you can gift on whatever board that you want, but everyone has to start at the $25 gift level. And then you can either go up or you can also start at some of the other levels, but everyone does the $25. Now I would like to talk to you about how the boards work. There's a center circle, a first ring outside that circle, a second ring outside that circle. The actual board and wheel will have names of the community participants instead of images. These images are just for demonstration purposes only. The objective is for everyone on each half of the board to invite and fill the empty places in the outer ring of their half of the board, and you have two halves, a bottom and a top. So in reality, what you have here are two boards centered around one person. In this case, we'll call that person Bob. So when you accept the invitation, your inviter will place you in any of the 6 open outer ring positions on the board in either the top half or the bottom half of each board. When the outer ring in your half section is filled with 3 new invitees, everyone advances to the next ring and the process continues. So now with the new board created, all you have to do is fill the outer ring in your half section and everyone advances until you reach the center. Now remember, there are always going to be 4 people working to fill 3 spots. In this case, you have Mary, Jane, Chris, and yourself working to fill the 3 open spots on your half of the board. Now you have a new board with Chris now in the center receiving position and 2 bonus positions. If you notice, Mary and Charity have followed Jane to the top half of the board, and Mike and Marla have followed you to the bottom half of the board. And there are now 6 new open positions. And once again, fill out the outer ring in your half section of the board and everyone advances until you reach the center. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. You are now in the center receiving position, and once you hit that position, you now have 2 bonus yellow positions that will proceed to the center in the same manner. Now, notice, Chris and Billy have followed Mike to the top half of the board, while Tommy and Micah have followed Marla to the bottom half of the board. Now, once you're in the center, you are now receiving all the gifts from both halves of the board. This happens on every board as you advance, resulting in you having multiple positions that are continually progressing to the center. Right now, I'd like to tell you how each of the 8 levels work. When you start on level 1, you actually give your one-time gift of $25 out of your pocket. It's the only time money comes out of your pocket. Once you've moved up to the center of the board, you now receive gifts from 6 people on that board. So here we are on level 1. You receive 6 gifts of $25 for a total of $150. And the way it works is you keep the $100 cash in your pocket. But to go on to the next level, level 2, you want to take $50 of that and see to the $50. So you've given a one-time gift of $50 from level 1 that you received, and now you can receive $300. You take $100 from this level 2, you keep $200 cash in your pocket, and then you advance on to level 3. Level 3 follows the same process. You've given a one-time gift of $100 from gift level 2. You receive $600 from 6 people. You take $250 of that, you move it to level 4, and you put $350 cash in your pocket. You've now been added to the level 4 board. You've given your one-time gift of $250 that you received from gift level 3. You now receive cash gifts of $1,500 from 6 people. You subtract $500 for the level 5 board, and you keep $1,000 cash in your pocket. And then you move to level 5. Level 5, you've gifted a one-time gift of $500 that you received from level 4. You now receive $3,000 in cash gifts, and you take $1,000 of that for level 6, and you put $2,000 cash in your pocket. You're now at level 6, and you will give a one-time gift of $1,000 that you received from gift level 5. And for that $1,000, you will receive 6 gifts of $1,000 each. And you'll take $2,000 of that and put that on the level 7 board, and you will keep $4,000 cash in your pocket. You've now made it to gifting level number 7. You've given a one-time gift of $2,000 that you received from gift level 6, and you can receive 6 cash gifts of $2,000 for a total of $12,000. What you'll do now is you'll take $5,000 of that, and you'll set that aside to go to level 8, and you'll keep $7,000 cash in your pocket. And finally, you're here At gifting level number 8, you've given a one-time gift of $5,000 that you received from gift level 7. And now you receive 6 gifts of $5,000 for a total of $30,000. And guess what, folks? There are no more levels to go to. That's all yours. You get to keep it. But don't forget, you also have your bonus boards. And once you've reached the center in each one of those boards, you get 2 bonus positions. So now you have 2 more boards playing at all levels and no more money ever out of your pocket. So, how much have you received from each of the 8 levels? Well, you've received a total of $53,550. You got to keep $46,700 and you gifted back $6,850. That's fantastic. And don't forget, you also get 2 bonuses every time you reach the center board on whatever level. So, you get to run back through again and you don't give anything. And in case you're wondering, Team Focus is an acronym for Together, Everyone Achieves More while fixed on course until successful. Folks, I want to thank you for taking out a little of your time to watch this presentation. If you have any other questions, please get back with the person who invited you to watch this presentation. And the rest is up to you. Right now, I'd like to just leave you with a small video here. It's kind of like a testimonial. Check it out. God bless, and welcome to Prosper with Integrity. Look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to, why